every morning with drive. Being on the grind, know I had to survive. We had to win. Started from the dirt and the rubble. I had to be the needle that was popping your bubble.
Hello and welcome into the Rookie Prospect Profile Series. This is a Zilla Fantasy Elite production. If you are enjoying these videos, machine learning, our studio model, all of this stuff, giving you the insight for your drafts, if you're enjoying that, hit that subscribe button. That would make my day. Today, we're going to be looking at running back Chris Collier in both the RStudio model and the neural network model for running backs. Chris Collier actually went undrafted. He finds himself now on the Ravens, and they come into the league having played at Lock Haven. So small school guy, Division II, finds himself on the Ravens. You know, there's not a ton of depth behind Derrick Henry there now in Baltimore. So we had Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins both leave. Still have Justice Hill there, and Keaton Mitchell from last year is there as well. But otherwise, pretty barren backfield. This is a guy that could potentially make the team out of the rip. So keep an eye on him. Let's go into the models to see what he looks like. Let's first look at his physical traits. We see that Chris Collier, actually a smaller guy, comes in at 200 pounds. He's 6 foot and 200 pounds, so a lankier guy. BMI of 27.1. He did not run a 40-yard dash, or wasn't at least invited to the combine, so no number there. We just put in the standard 4.56. Could easily be faster than that, could be slower than that, but that's what goes into the model. So taking those numbers and then some of his college stats, we put into the model. We actually didn't have a college yards per carry, so put in 5.7 for him there. But we do all of that. We get a prospect score of 13.045. Very good score there for somebody that's undrafted. We can see the rank at 161 out of the 327 running backs in the RStudio Models database. That is in the 50th percentile at 50.8% to be exact. So pretty solid score there for a undrafted rookie running back there. And not, you know, if he's faster in the 40-yard dash, he's going to have a better score. If he had truly better yards per carry than that, he could have a better score as well. So this might be on the low end for him. His college dominator rating, though, is a 52.8%, which is boosting up his score quite significantly. All right, getting into the closest comparables, we can see closest score to him is Trey Sermon. And then the next best, better than him, the closest is Ramondre Stevenson. Then we have Danny Woodhead, Jordan Wilkins, Ahmad Bradshaw, and Ito Smith. Danny Woodhead, more of the 200-pound variety, and some of these other guys are bigger backs. The next closest below him in that score, DJ Dallas is the next closest. Then we have Zach Stacy, Devin Singletary, Chase Edmonds, and Tariq Cohen. Tariq Cohen probably another potential and the size comp for Chris Collier. I have no clue how he does anything in the pass game, which was kind of Tariq Cohen's calling. So that's the RStudio model. Let's switch now over to that machine learning model and see how Chris Collier performs in the machine learning model. And actually, you can see those ranks pretty solid there. We have, you know, in between number 7 and 12 across the board there. It's out of 31 running backs in this class, so very, very good here. Had a good RStudio model scores, got good scores here in the neural network. So maybe this is a guy we want to keep our eye on towards the end of our rookie draft. Somebody after the rookie draft to go put on your taxi squad. So seems like a pretty solid guy here. Getting into the actual numbers, his mean and median at 11.42 and 11.52 are ranked number 11 and number 7 respectively. And then his maximum output all the way up at 17.54, very respectable. That is ranked 7th best in this class in terms of ceiling output. So very good numbers there. Let's go look at historical comps. Which players in the last 11 seasons who got at least 80 opportunities in a season had a career best fantasy points per game in a season in that 11.4 to 11.5 range. I actually got quite a bit of people in between 11.3 and 11.65. I'm just going to list off all of the names here, starting from the bottom. We have Trey Mason, Carlos Williams, Ty Montgomery, Andre Brown, Alex Collins, Felix Jones, Salvan Ahmed, which is more of a size comp there. We have Darrell Williams, Jerick McKinnon, Jalen Warren, Matt Breida, also a size comp there at 195 pounds, Darren Sproles, and Sean Green, all in that 11.3 to 11.65 range in their career best fantasy point per game season. All right, let's get into the maximum output there, a little above 17.5. Who was hitting that in terms of historical context at 17.5 for their career best? We have in between 17.3. Actually, let's just do 17 to 18, which is actually 17 to 17.9. Here are the running backs. Starting from the bottom, we have Eddie Lacy, Breece Hall, Reggie Bush, Dion Lewis, James White, Nick Chubb, Devon Achane, Mark Ingram, David Montgomery, Najee Harris, Raheem Mostert, James Robinson, and Joe Mixon, all in that 17 range, in between 17 and 17.99, which was Joe Mixon there. So pretty solid company there in terms of people that are more of his size. You got Dion Lewis and Reggie Bush, 193 and 203 pounds. Achane smaller as well at 188. Raheem Mostert, 205 pounds. So in that range, if he reaches his ceiling, you're looking at somebody that good. Is he going to supplant these people in Baltimore? Probably not. Derrick Henry is going to be there to stay. But, if he goes down, he gets an injury, we don't want that. Or maybe he wins the lottery, decides he doesn't want to play football anymore. Perhaps it is going to be Chris Collier getting some run here. And it looks like if he gets some opportunities, he could be somebody that actually surprises a lot of people in how effective they are with the ball in their hands. So keep that in mind for this player as we go forward. Somebody that we're probably going to want to watch as time goes on, or at least look in the camp battles. Right, hopefully the RStudio model and the machine learning model here give you a little bit of additional confidence in all the analysis that you're doing for each incoming rookie. That's going to do it for today's rookie prospect profile on Chris Collier. This is presented by Zilla Fantasy Elite. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.